Hello, everyone. It is Colin and Jose. Jose, your two favorite guests for Talking Ball. Perhaps the two best guests on YouTube, but that's for you guys to decide. Welcome to another Talking Ball. Jose, how's it going, my man?
Yeah, all
Oh, you're muted. You muted yourself. Jose, you are muted, my friend. We will get you, but we got to unmute you.
Hello. Sorry. Muted, unmuted.
It's okay.
Some would say muted. Right. Can I? Yes, I'm all good. It's the end of the working day. I finished work about 15 minutes ago, so we're all ready for the show. We have got something, a lot to talk about. All we need is worldwide geniuses is what we need, I think.
And I've heard that we've got two coming today, so we will hope that they arrive soon. Just waiting for a phone call, and I think we got one right here. Yep, hold on one second. Hello. Yeah, I wondered what this weird number was. Canada. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
Yes, hey. If you are not happy with your long distance service, sir, I can give you a very good deal. Hey, good morning, boys. What's happening?
Hey, Bobby. How's it going, my man?
I'm fantastic, boys. How you doing today?
Doing great. You ready for an awesome show?
Always ready for an awesome show.
Me as well. We're about to get started, I think. We've just about got everybody here. Perfect timing, everyone. Hello. Jim. Yes, of course. Yeah, we'll bring you right in, man. Be good and don't let Kate beat you up for what you have to say today. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hello. I hope you're happy with your service.
That's my bit.
Hey. No bit stealing.
We're stealing each other's bits.
Oh my God. Yes.
All right, Kate.
Love it. We've got some good stuff.
Jim.
You need to ask for a tea. Jim had a tea made for him a second ago, and I don't see your tea, Bobby. So if you're gonna pull a Jim, then you need someone to go make you a cup of tea.
Look at that.
Dr. Pepper. I decided not to go energy drink today, guys. Yeah,
it's one of those frozen mug things. I bought them for the kids. God knows how long ago. They just found them the other day, and they're like, "Dad, these things are so cool." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I bought them for you like 3 years ago. How come you haven't used them?" So let's leave the empty cups sitting on my desk. Thanks.
Perfect. Hey, they knew you wanted it. They knew you'd want it. But guys, we're already greeted by some awesome people in the chat. Just want to poke through these. We've got Adrian Sroka in the chat.
Morning,
what is
Adrian.
up, Adrian? And then we've got everybody saying hi, everybody saying what's up. We got Jacob from United Spurs of America saying big up to Jacob. He is streaming directly after this show, by the way. So everybody, keep your eyes and ears open. There is a United Spurs of America stream in the not too distant future. We got Mark Cousins.
Future?
Yeah, yes, I can see. I see it in your future. Mark Cousins, though, the sheriff is here.
Hey, I'm Sheriff.
What's up, Sheriff? Tot Spurs, best mod on the channel. Big up, Call, Jose and all. Hit the like button and sub to the channel. Heck yes. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your work that you do for the channel. We truly appreciate you. We have Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. It's almost like she stole your name, Jim. This might be like
I stole her name this time because that was me that posted that.
Oh, was it? Well,
you're supposed to admit to it on a live stream, man.
Well, big up all. We got Drula in the house too. Holy moly, Drula. Lee Smithy Smith is here saying big up all. Lee. What is up, Smithy? We got my mom in the house. She says, "Good morning, all. Talking ball Julie. Time." We got Nita. Hi, all. Hope you're all good. We hope you're good too, Nita.
I hope your daughter's okay, Nita. She had an unfortunate situation. Somebody nicked. It was her purse or something. You know.
Oh God, no, that's awful. Yeah, well, I hope karma. I hope karma gets them.
I hope they end up under a truck. Oh, sorry.
Hey, I'm
and the truck driver's name is Karma. That'll be perfect.
That would be perfect. Oh my god. This one looks like this was Kate. I noticed the X's. Yeah. Big up Bobby K says.
Oh, that was me as well.
No way. Okay. And then she said, hey, Jose and Colin. So we've got lots of people. We got Ass and a Potato in the house. Big up everyone. And then we've got Daniel E. Daniel E is bigging up everyone too. And I think other than everyone else bigging each other up, I think that's the chat covered for right now. Did I miss anything that you noticed, Jose?
No, I've been saying hello to everybody as they've come in.
You're the man. You're the man. Jose, like I said, he is a YouTube machine. He is what makes the channel tick. So big up to Jose.
The man makes the channel tick even when he's ill.
Yes, you remember. He absolutely does. Ooh, I just seen this. Hashtag Team Kate. Hashtag Jim out. Not today. Not today, Kate. We are actually talking about Jim's favorite subject today.
Morning League?
Yes.
Morning League?
Yes. No. Actually, even better. Even better. We are talking about Tottenham and their chances of winning the league this season. And real quick, we'll just go around in a circle.
Just before you go round, there you go.
Oh,
hey, Sonny's wife is here.
Hey, what is up? Good to see you. I was hoping you'd be here today.
She was so pissed off with Alan the other day.
Well, Alan from Time Added On.
Yeah, he was on with Kate. Was it Sava's show? It was Sava's show, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, it was Sava's show.
And they were doing the ratings, and he gave Sonny a rating that his wife was not happy with. She made sure that he knew that she was like, I don't like the little old looking man in the gray shirt in the corner. She didn't get rude, but it was just I was in stitches. I was like, at the end of the day, hey, you don't have to agree with everybody's opinions. We all have our own. I know me, Jim, Kuva, so we're happy in that world, though.
Just before you get started, Jim, look what your missus is saying, mate.
Hello. Did you see what I put in there?
No, I didn't see
okay. If this is a spit for spat, then I'm not getting involved.
Right. Our hands are we're totally out of this. We've washed our hands of the Kate.
We want no part of this.
Is this it? This is Kate. I changed my mind. Jim is right. We will win the league.
Yes, love it. She's finally coming around, everybody. She's finally coming around.
Hey Jim, how did you hack her computer?
This is going to be my computer now. She doesn't know it yet.
Sonny's wife come back at what you said there, Bobby. Look, I still don't like you with the grey shirt.
You better change, Jose.
What about my orange one? Is my orange shirt okay? Okay. And guys, I just want to real quick. We got a couple of things to do today, but yeah, winning the league. I mean, we're 8 games in. We're top of the league. I checked some statistics, and around 40% of teams who are top of the league after 8 matches go on to win the league. I know that 40% is relatively small, but it's also relatively big.
It's nearly half.
Yeah. So I was just going to go around in a quick circle. We'll obviously get more in depth, but yeah, Jim, I know you think we can do it.
100%. So tell me why we can't.
Exactly. Who can't we beat that we're going to play in the league?
If we get through to January with limited injuries, we buy well in January. Why can't we win it?
Yeah,
100% we can win it. We're top of the league after 8 games. In another 8 games, when we're top of the league,
and it's not like under previous managers where we've looked like shit playing, and you know what I mean. Like we're looking good. We're not nicking little 1-0 victories that we're holding on to for the entire match. You know what I mean. We're not parking the bus anymore. I don't know. It seems like a whole new look Spurs and Bobby. I don't know. So I'm hoping that you agree with us and you think that the league is a possibility. But I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Can I just ask a question before Bobby answers? How long is it if you put a user into timeout? How long does that last?
15 minutes.
Okay. Well, there might be someone that might be put on a time down.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling I know
Kate,
who it
behave
is.
yourself.
So, guys.
Oh, you just need a taxi? I'm right here. You going for Uber?
Someone has one strike against them.
That's you,
right.
Kate. That's you. Jose's talking to you, Kate. And Jose don't just throw strikes out like that, Kate. So you must have done something.
He surely doesn't. He surely doesn't. That is very true.
Sorry. Before I answer you, Colin, I saw Nita's comment up there that it was a pair of boots. Regardless, Nita, it's dreadful what happened to your daughter. The boots can be replaced. She can't. So I'm just glad your daughter's okay.
Yeah,
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
and fuck whoever.
So regardless, you know what I mean. Somebody did that to one of my kids, I'd be livid. You know, I get
Steven, there's no place for it.
No, I get nervous letting my kid walk down the street now to the McDonald's, which is about a 10-minute walk, unless he's got a group of 3 or 4 of them, and that's a 17-year-old who's 6'2". You know, it's just society sucks,
he's
man.
6'2"? He's 6'2"?
Yeah, dude. Big K 6'2", man.
I'm jealous.
6'1.5". Yeah.
6 foot was always where I wanted to be, but I'm 5'10".
Yeah, he gives me the Godfather kiss. You and me are the same height then, Colin. I'm about 5'10" and a bit.
Yeah, but you got big feet, Cole.
I do. Size 13 shoes. Yeah.
You know what they say about guys with big feet, Colin?
Big socks.
Big shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Too, I suppose. Yeah.
You can go skiing without any skis.
Water skiing probably too. If I went barefoot, that would be sick. I want to try that actually. But yeah, so Bobby, quickly before we move through, do you think we got a chance of winning the league?
Okay, so now that you've worded the question that appropriately, do we have a chance at winning the league? I've said this on streams, and I'm going to turn it into my little
mantra.
I guess perfect wording. Thank you, Colin. At the end of the day, the people that are considered to be in contention to win the league are the teams that are in the top 5, top 6 even. We are not only in the top 5 or top 6, we are leading the pack. We're playing come and catch us. Come and catch us if you can. We're playing good football. We're grinding out results. We're getting results where we didn't get them before. We've got 10 out of 12 points from big clubs that we traditionally would have lost out on. We took 3 points from Liverpool, which we didn't do last year. We took a draw at Anfield, or at the Emirates, which we couldn't do last few years. We took Man United in the opening game. It's everything is there to say yes, we are on the right damn track. Why we have our own fan base sitting here calling people like myself and Jim deluded, because we are happy to be on that track and we're shoving coal in there for bloody Ange to keep that train chugging along. By all means, call me freaking deluded. I am so happy to be where we are right now, because we're supposed to be in 10th. We're supposed to be in a relegation battle. We're not supposed to be scoring goals. We're supposed to be leaking goals. We're supposed to be disjointed. We've got a no-name manager. We didn't sign anybody significant. We didn't splash $100 million on a player. All of you.
And we was meant to all the words right out of Arsenal. We was meant to lose 5-1, 5-0 to Liverpool. And what happened?
Exactly.
What did happen, Jim? What did happen, Jim? What did happen? Tell me, Jim.
A draw and a win.
What?
Wait, I thought. Yeah. Oh yeah, but Liverpool appealed and they got the replay, right?
Yeah, on FIFA, according to Ange, right?
They're still crying now.
If they want to play a replay, I firmly believe that we could beat them. So if they would like a replay, let them have it.
Don't even start that shit, because we'll play a replay, no problem. We'll play your 9v11, and then let's play that Champions League game at the same time.
Hell's
double header.
Exactly.
Let's get a double header. And then
I still want to bring back
last year.
We got to bring back all the players that were there for the Champions League final. So we'll have Vertonghen, Toby. It'll be Mora. It'd be a fun match.
Even start.
Yeah. Oh, no, he can't. It's got to be the same starters as last time, unfortunately.
Okay, fair enough.
That's my rules. Okay, but guys, let's get through a couple more chats real quick before So I like to tease the show topic, and then I like to keep her West Ham, and then I like to go back into the show topic. So
I don't think we've done enough of the show topic. I think we need to hear more positivity.
Yeah, Jim. I didn't hear from Jim yet.
Yeah. Jim, let's get some positivity going. So we all know that you think we can win the league. What do you think is going to be our biggest hurdle towards that? And do you think there's any teams that we should fear?
No, there's no teams we should fear, without any doubt. Not at all. We've got a hard run. I think we've got a fairly decent run coming up, but we can't take it for granted. December, we got a hard run. But what? We've had a hard run already. People saying that the games we played weren't hard. Wait until they play them. They'll see that they're hard. Luton weren't a pushover, and they're not going to be a pushover for anyone at home. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Brentford at home. Are they a pushover? No. Burnley at home are not going to be a pushover. You know? So, yeah, we've had a hard run. Worry about that. Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal. Took 7 points out of that. Everybody will say we'd be lucky if we get 3 points.
Oh yeah, if we go and play Ange ball, we're gonna get destroyed and all of this other wild stuff that you heard people say.
Liverpool was supposed to batter us. Arsenal were supposed to batter us. We weren't even supposed to be in contention for that opening game against Man United. We were supposed to open the season with our tails tucked between our legs and a firm red devil planted right up our ass. And what happened with that? Piss off back to Manchester, you idiots, and your broken down stadium.
Right, I'm gonna ask a question for the three of you because I'm gonna be brutally honest with work and everything. I've not been watching all the other channels from rivals or anything like that.
Oh, that's okay.
So I've hardly watched anything at all. Apart from I went on pre-Tottenham Liverpool match with Rods or whatever it was when Kate was on there, and
you always watch.
Three Spurs boys.
Yeah, I watched the 3 Spurs boys, but I'm saying I went on to Rods. Yeah, but you're a Spurs supporter. I'm talking about the rivals clubs.
Yeah.
So I went on that Rods Liverpool one, and I remember giving
when
it to
Kate
Liverpool
was on there.
Yeah, Kate was on there pre-Liverpool match to discuss the match, and I gave it out to all the Liverpool supporters in the chat. Now, what I wanted to ask the three of you is that I'm hearing what you're saying, Jim, Bobby. I'm hearing what you're saying, Colin. I've heard what you said, right? And I'm hearing that we should have been beaten by these people, them people, you know, all this, that, and the other. Now that the results have been and gone, what have they been like? What have the rival supporters been like? Have they been receptive of Tottenham in the sense of how we've been playing? Have they given us any kudos or anything at all? Or are they still rubbish in Tottenham?
Yeah, disrespected us. I went into that Rod stream last night and I unsubbed from him. And for me to unsub from someone, it's got to be bad. Right, because I understand that people have their own opinions, and I respect everyone's opinions. But he was vile last night. Said we were.
Kate says that he was horrible to both of you.
Yeah, he was rude to me.
You're rude to Kate. You can kiss my ass.
And I tried to be nice to him, right, and said to him, "Look, instead of jumping the gun," and he was saying that the handball in the Champions League final was a hand; it wasn't an armpit. So Kate sent him the photo of it, and he went, I can't be bothered with that. And he was vile.
Can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered with the facts and the truth.
He was just absolutely vile. He said that Tottenham were an insignificant club that no one worries about.
Okay. So does he not remember us finishing above them for years and years? I mean, that's who cares.
Yeah. He's a Liverpool fan, right?
People are dumb.
It's going to be shoved up his arse at the end of the season. When we win, I'll be the first one back on there.
So what have Man U supporters said? Let's talk about Man U, Arsenal supporters. We talked about Liverpool. Have Man U or Arsenal, are they not giving us big ups?
I don't. Sorry, Jim, go ahead. I
was just saying, do you want to take this or do you want me to take it?
No, you first. I keep going first.
Man United, I'm not sure. The ones I've seen on Man United are only the ones that Jacob goes on. If Jacob goes on one where there's 4 of them, I go on there. And I haven't heard anything bad, but Arsenal is exactly the same thing. Insignificant. That we'll fall away. And
what were the excuses that Arsenal made after the game? Did they make excuses? I know
they made a million excuses.
They didn't have their full team. They didn't have the full team.
Something they were about the Earth's rotation. The axis was off or something too, right? And the wind pressure, the barometer, and the wind pressure was wrong. Oh, sorry, that's Klopp's excuses. Arteta's not intelligent enough to come up with stuff like that.
Ooh, hey, Arteta's a genius.
Oh no,
remember?
what it was?
He studied under Pep Guardiola, so he's a
what it was.
mastermind.
He forgot before the game to play Glory Glory Tottenham Hotspur. He played You Never Walk Alone accidentally.
There you go. And they didn't have. Man, and then everybody complaining about how they didn't have Partey. That still makes me laugh. I won't get into that too much, but why? Just calling out for that guy in general, I think, is really a bad look. But anyways, we'll skip that. I don't want to talk too much about that. But we got a bunch of people in the chat. A bunch of people in the chat here that I have never seen before. So I just wanted to say, hey, we've got Brinicon. What a great name, Brinicon. Good to have you here. Big up.
100%.
Yes. And
if you haven't subbed, make sure you sub Brinicon.
Yeah, that too.
Thanks, Brinicon. Yes, that would help a ton. It would help a ton. Kate says, of course we have a chance. I have a feeling winning. I have a chance of winning. Britain's got talent, but it won't happen. Hey, we're gonna get to
so negative.
More stuff.
She's honestly, Jim, you better cook her ass tomorrow, man. You better cook her ass tomorrow.
Oh yes,
I want her darker than me by the end of the show tomorrow. I want her charcoiled.
I'll get you some good talking points. We'll team up. We'll double team. We'll team up. So hey, NS Sports says big up.
I love you, Kate.
Nippon.
Big up, Nippon. Now that you know what we're talking about rival fans. That's a class rival fan right there. Nippon is a Chelsea fan. He never is ignorant, never is rude. He's a very gracious host. He lets everybody talk. He tries to keep his panel under control. Doesn't allow people in the chat to be rude to his panel, and he won't allow other panel members to be rude to each other. That's how
beautiful.
A rival fan acts. You know what I mean?
That's
so
one. Absolutely.
You're class, man.
Nippon, Nippon, you're a good man. Very, very glad to have you here joining us today. Wayne Bonner, of course, is here. Wayne Bonner is one of our Patreon subscribers. Big up to him. I just want to say big up to Chris Peters, Wayne Bonner, Soji and Maria. Soji and Maria are two newest Patreon subscribers.
Oh, nice. Soji is here today. I've already said hello to him. He's in the chat.
Soji, hey, thank you for your kind donations towards the channel. You're helping keep the lights on. As they say, and we are very appreciative of that. So thank you, super big thanks. And then we've got it looks like Roy's in the chat.
Big
Roy
up,
says,
Roy.
Hi all, one love. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Roy. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, Roy. And then we got Ronnie saying, big up everyone.
Big up, Ronnie.
Big up to Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie, your name I don't think I've seen before either. Actually, no, we've seen you in here, Ronnie. But still, if you haven't subscribed yet, just do it. It would be lovely.
Just do it.
Just do it. You know,
quick Nike plug there.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Lily White Lane is here. Everybody, let's say up to Lily White Lane.
Hang on a second. Robbie's he was in Kate's chat, then he went to Ben's chat, and now he's here. Don't you have school, young man?
Don't remind him.
Robbie is avoiding a project, clearly.
Nippon saying to Bobby, you see if I can bring it up. There we go.
Bobby is coming with all the smoke today. Bobby always comes with the smoke. Bobby does not play. Yeah.
You know what? I'm just getting pissed off, Call. And normally, you guys know me. I don't get pissed off or irritated. Big up, buddy. I don't allow these things to bother me. I come here. I try to have a good time. I enjoy myself. I enjoy my company with you guys. And it's a happy environment. It's my sanctuary. And I can be as deluded as I want here, and it's accepted. Yes. The fact that there's people just want to discredit you and take a dig at you unnecessarily over your football team and try to admit when they're down all the time. It's just like the amount of people I've literally stopped talking to in the last few weeks. It's just like, I don't have time to do shit right now. I'm just ignoring them. Seriously, and if you're listening, you're watching this, I'm ignoring you because you're stupid. Stop sending me stupid comments, stupid stuff. All right, and people, don't send me stupid shit. I'll respond to you. You stupid. Stop being stupid. Thank you.
And also, people just need to admit when they're wrong. You know, there's people that were saying that appointing Ange was no ambition appointment. He's won Manager of the Month 2 times in a row now. We're off to 8 undefeated. You know what I mean? An undefeated start 8 games into the season. It just seems like maybe those people could say, "Hey, oops, looks like Ainge is better than I expected," but they never will.
No, a handful have. I will give credit. Okay. A handful, very small portion. Like there's something like I could fit him in Ian Wright the other day on the interview with Roy Keane and who was doing the interview? Was it Gary Neville doing the interview? And he was asked a Ten Hag or Postecoglou, and he threw his hand up, said Postecoglou right away. And the other panelists kind of had a go at him about it, and he's like, "Are you people stupid? Like, just look at what's happening over there. Look at the environment that this guy came into was so toxic and so negative and so hostile.
Yeah,
it was like walking into a war zone for this guy. And alone, single-handedly, he has gone up there, flown up to the sun like Superman, and pushed those black clouds away himself. I absolutely adore this man.
Even the hate for Levy. I'm not seeing any hate for Levy.
Well, because the team's doing well, right?
Yeah, nothing.
Jim, we're a loss away from seeing that stuff again. We know that.
It's not there at the minute.
For now. But but I could see us, the one wheel comes off, and then that, a handful of people, that will be their opportunity. They're waiting in the shadows. They're waiting to pounce, right? But right now, they just haven't been given the opportunity. That's what's pissing them off, I think.
Bobby, I'll tell you something. I'll be surprised if we get 2 losses on a row under this guy.
He traditionally doesn't lose 2 in a row, right?
Yeah. You lose a game under this guy, you're going to get a rocket up your ass. And it's...
See, you can say that. I can't. I'm not allowed to talk about rockets on stream. Jose just got it. Jose just got it. It was a little bit behind him, but he just got it.
I heard that from the other room. That was too good, Bobby. Too good.
Yeah, we said hello to Soji, so he's come on Spurs TV.
Yes. Thank you again for your support, Soji.
Always have Ben.
Ben Kaufman,
my little Archie.
Evil Ben. Evil Ben.
And then after that, you have got lots of different people commenting on what you guys are discussing.
Yeah.
There seems to be a...
Okay, only bring up the ones that are agreeing with us.
Kaju Shoka says 30.
Time out the others.
30 games left and 90 points up for grabs. 54 points gets you ECL, which means we can still lose 36 points, i.e. 12 games, and still qualify. Can you
imagine that? Lose 12 of 8 out of 30. Not going to happen, I don't think.
In my opinion, what I've seen, Spurs will not lose 12 games. However, on the other side of the coin, you then have Daniel E., who is saying, Adrian, you keep saying that we won't lose 12 games. You don't have to lose 12 games to not get it. Forgetting about draws, it's basically a loss in the Premier League these days. He carries on and says, Daniel E., we could lose 7 games and draw about 8, and that's worse than 12.
Do you see that happening realistically, Daniel? Like, I don't even see us drawing 8 games. I don't know.
And there Kate's like, she's turning. She's for turning, Kate. I love what's happening. I'm on the edge.
No, she's in the back, but she's in the caboose.
Yeah, she said happy clappers. That's somebody else's.
Meanwhile, this guy's up front with Kuva, bloody chugging that train forward.
I prefer to be called happy clapper than delusional, though. So to me, she's the barometer.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, but that's why Kate's in economy and we're in first class.
Happy clapper sounds a little less rude, I think, than deluded. But yeah.
And we have, good afternoon, Artisan.
Hey, big
afternoon to Dirty Sanchez.
Good evening, hopefully. Hey, honey, what you doing?
I think we've covered everybody that's in the chat or that's come on the chat. So over to you guys again to continue. Sorry, I just want to make sure that we covered everyone off.
Nice one. Hey man, you got a quality production team up here, Colin.
It's excellent.
I didn't know Jose was so professional.
He's literally the best thing that's ever happened to this channel. The only reason that we're growing at all is because Jose is here. Thank you, Jose, for your.
Keeps you in line, eh?
He adds a sense of professionality to the show that I wasn't bringing. So yeah, he's just a very professional man, and it's great.
Are you on medication today, Sam?
Me or Colin?
All of you.
No,
seriously, you're killing it, man. Good for you.
Yeah, you really are. You really are. We appreciate you, guys. So we're gonna get back onto this topic. I want everyone to kind of think about it a little bit, but first, I have two keeper West Hams for you guys. Only two today, and
make up a third. Make up a third. We got to make up a third. Come on.
I can do it. I got one in the bank. I'll just use the third one that you guys haven't seen.
Come on, there should be $1 billion in the bank.
They're lots more than you'd expect. Okay, here we go. That was the wrong one.
Hey. Sure, me, Bobby.
What's up, everybody?
I see that intro, I'm expecting strippers to pop out or Christy Canyon or something. Or,
I just have my shirt off next time. Like it starts and then I come back and I'm just shirtless. That's an option. But you guys, it is time for Keeper West Ham. Real quick, I just wanted to throw these up here. Sub to Kate. Here's
100%
Kate's link.
sub to Kate. I definitely do it before tomorrow and get over there and make sure you watch Wedded Bliss, man.
And
cheers,
Bobby K.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Boom. There's the link for 3 Spurs boys right there. So yeah, everybody, please tune into those channels. All right, guys, it's time for Keeper West Ham, the internet's favorite Tottenham game show. As voted by 3 people. I've got a big sample size. 3 people said it's their favorite.
As voted by 3 people.
As voted by 3 independent people. My mom,
millions canvassed.
my wife, my mom, and my friend all said it's their favorite. So, I mean, I think that's it, really. Okay, you ready? You ready for it? Here we go.
Yeah,
let's go. Oh, you're a dick.
Oh,
you're a dick. You're such a dick.
Gareth Bale versus Young Min Son.
Such a dick.
How easy is that one, Jim?
Oh, that's so odd.
We've got 2 very prolific goal scorers for the team. Both like to start wide, cut inside, and score. Yes, Jose, I cut you off.
Can I just say this has got nothing? This has not got my fingerprints. This was all Colin today. This one, so it's not.
Oh, that's ruthless, Colin. Ruthless.
Yeah, that's. You're such a dick. Now I know why I don't come on your show. I'm out of here.
If you left, that would be
the
honesty.
Stress. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. Hey, I wonder who Sonny's wife is going to go for if she's still in the comments.
Right. Yeah.
Wait, what we need to do before we go to comments, we need to hear from our guests. Who are we going for? The reasons why and why not. Who wants to go first, Jim or Bobby?
Oh, you can go, Bobby.
I was just about to say you can.
All right, Colin, you can go. Have you made your mind up though, Bobby? If not, Colin can go.
No, I can go. Yeah, I'm fine. I gotta go with my boy Sonny. Only because he's Sonny. Of course, there's the Asian connection. So my boy, and the fact that he's just been loyal. The moment that he's come in, watching this guy play with a smile on his face is like sunshine on the rainiest day, man. Yeah. Bale brought greatness though. Like he just had that little bit more than Sonny in terms of quality. But I think if I was to say which player I want to keep in my squad long term, it would be Sonny because he's just got that infectious attitude that can spread through a team. We're seeing him being the captain now and how much the team has responded to him and how well they're playing. He's everything you want from a player. He's just a class act on the pitch. He's a class act off the pitch. Bale, I'm not going to lie. I think Bale, skill-wise and ability-wise, is a little bit higher than Sonny, but Sonny has done it on a consistent. And when people came in and said, we're dropping $75 million on you, we're willing to pay you triple your wages, he said, oh, no, thank you. I am happy right here leading these boys into the glory days and into the greener pastures. So I'll stick with Sonny.
And everybody, I love that answer. I love that answer, and those are the exact reasons why I would choose. But a lot of people will say, "Oh, but Sonny didn't have players or teams coming after him. He wasn't offered Madrid or Barcelona." But we don't know that.
Liverpool,
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you something. 2 seasons ago, Liverpool were prepared to pay 100 mil for Sonny. Klopp wanted Sonny badly. They were prepared to pay 100 mil for Sonny a couple of seasons ago. It wasn't out there for the whole worldwide to know. But Liverpool were secretly going to go and bid in for Sonny. And
there you go, okay. So delete your comments.
And Sonny now, if there was any inkling whatsoever that Sonny was disgruntled or Sonny would like to move, you'd have a handful of clubs coming in for him. And I'm talking, when I say handful, I'm not talking loads. I'm saying a handful, because there's only a handful that could afford him.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't even say a handful. I was just happy with that mega offer that he got from Saudi, and he turned around and said, no, thank you to that. And that alone, that showed that he's committed more to the cause than he is to the paycheck.
For sure. No, so he was offered to Saudi League? That I didn't know either. I must have missed that.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Was it 75 mil or something like that? Or
he wasn't offered, was he? They come in for him.
They came in for him, yeah. At the beginning of the season, before the start of the season.
Mm.
Wow.
Okay. Will I go?
Yeah, go on.
It's your turn. We're excited for what you guys do.
What can you say about Bale? He's won everything there is to win. He took the World Cup by storm. With Wales, was it the World Cup or the Euros?
Euros.
He was unbelievable. And free kick after free kick for us that season, do you remember?
Yeah.
Just one after the other. Every time he got a free kick, you just knew he was going to score. But I'm going to go with Sonny. I just love Sonny.
100%.
He sent the audience one way, and they went
the Euros. He's the best player I've ever seen. What free kicks!
Which way you going, Jim? I'm going that way.
Well, you have to give Bale. You have to give him his credit and speak how good he is. But Sonny for me, I've got to go Sonny, because him and Kane together broke so many records.
Yeah.
And just unbelievable football that he gave us when he played with Kane. And now he's starting to come back. He's our captain. He's galvanised us. So for me, Sonny.
It's a good answer. And it's a solid answer. And I think, like a lot of people, I think Sonny's going to be the popular answer. For me, it's Sonny. Like we've all said, Sonny's never once given any indication that he wants to leave, that he thinks he's bigger than Tottenham, that he thinks that he is above the club in any way. And that was, and I see Daniel's comment here, and it says people do realize first season Sonny was at it. He nearly left to go back to the Bundesliga. That's his first season. He hadn't gotten settled yet.
Can I just jump in there, Colin? And we lost, I think it was 21 games. When Bale started, when he started the game, I think it was 21 games. We never won a game with him in the team. So it goes both ways.
Absolutely. And we'll get to the rest of the comments, of course, from the viewers. But yeah, for me it's Sonny. I think that he's just about as prolific as Bale. But like I said, he brings an infectious happiness to the team. I think he improves squad harmony, and he didn't want to go fuck off to Madrid. So that helps as well. Bale's obviously a great player. He didn't quite have the longevity. I think that Sonny's going to have a longer career than Bale did. But yeah, Jose, since you didn't make this one, you get to answer too.
Sorry, turn my phone off.
I'm keeping Bale.
Oh yes, I love
keeping Bale. If I look at turning up for the team, and I measure both players turning up for the team and playing for the side and bringing your team along and dragging your team with you, Bale did it on many occasions.
Yeah,
much more than what Sonny did. And listen, Sonny's a great player. Don't get me wrong, and Sonny's got his place at Tottenham. And Sonny will be remembered for a whole multitude of things. But as I said,
as Bale will,
but Bale dragged us. Bale was a one-man wrecking ball for the team at times.
I agree with that.
At times. So therefore, I'm just seeing, because my panelists have all gone for Sonny, I love Sonny to bits, but I'm going to have to change. I'm going to have to switch and go and give one vote at least for Bale for everything he did. Bale left us. Okay, he left us. We got given a considerable amount of money for him leaving us compared to what we bought him for. How we chose to use that money and what we did with it is by the by. That's not on Bale. And then Bale went on to absolutely smash things out of the park. And for me, looked a better player than CR7 when he was at Madrid.
Yeah.
And I'm not a lover of CR7. So therefore it's Bale for me for that count. So but yeah. So you're going to the chat because obviously, Colin, you brought up keeping West Ham is controversial in the sense that we were always going to have lots of people with different opinions. So the opinions start with Ronnie says, "Son,
private Colin.
Your mum said." Your mum says, "Yeah,
F you suck." Well,
you know what?
Thank you.
I agree.
You,
your mum is an intelligent woman.
She is.
I agree. You absolutely hardcore suck for this one.
Nita's keeping Bale. Audio Artisan is keeping Bale. Keep Bale. Generational talent, could make magic happen in the pitch, and one of the very best players to play with Spurs from Kate. Adrian is saying, keep Sonny. Drill's just one word. She's stunned. Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah.
Wayne Bonner has come in with keep Son. Great player for the club and loyal.
100%.
Ronnie, keep Son. It's easy. Sonny's wife didn't expect anything different.
Yeah. I'm surprised she put Son at the end because I was going to say she picked Bale, didn't she? I'm just kidding. Sonny's wife before you put me on your hit list.
Are you wearing a grey top?
She's coming after you. You better watch out.
This is like a darky brown. You're more gray, and you picked Bale. So if I was you, you should be more worried than me right now.
It's very dull and dreary here in England at the moment. That's why I'm grey. Then we've got.
It's dreary here too, by the way.
Daniel Lee is saying Bale. Drew has now gone keep Son, spammer Bale because he loves us. Your mum saying Son is so important to the entire team, such a leader. Nita are Bale's goals. Oh my days. Wayne Bonner, Son is a team player, not a one-man team.
There you go, Wayne. There you go.
Absolutely.
Yep. Just to go to Spurs. Look at everything Bale won in his career. Such an exceptional player. The thing with Sonny, everyone says he's loyal, but he's never turned down a big move to Real Barca. Never came for him. So that's not entirely factual. He only turned down Saudi.
We can't. We're not privy to every single bid that comes in.
Yeah, but you know what, Kane? You can't judge him on something that hasn't happened. You're just presuming that he would say yes. We don't know that. So you're saying you're speaking for Sonny. Who says he would go? We can't say if he'd go or not.
You tell her. Don't let her bully you, Jim.
No, Spurs is coming with keep Son for me. Bale always wanted to bail from Spurs to Madrid.
He did. That is
well
true.
Played,
that is
buddy. Well played.
I like it.
Ronnie,
I'm into dad jokes.
I like it.
Ronnie says Son's a leader. Legend Bale just used us to keep fit for the Euros.
Boom, Ronnie. Good point. But he did help. But he did help us. He did help us that year. We got European football because of Bale, and we kept the scum out of European
football. Good point, though. Ronnie's brought up, man.
Yeah, we do know that. Colin. I don't blame him for not wanting to go to Liverpool, but I guarantee you, if Real had come knocking, he would have gone facts.
How can you guarantee that?
There's very few people that would turn down Real Madrid. It's hard to argue that, but the bottom line is, and at the end of the day, they didn't, and he's here. So
that's why he's there. Yeah,
you know,
you got Soji saying Ange and Lange at the wheel, Jose and Colin pulling it all together. Thank you, Soji.
Thank you, Soji. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Kate is coming in with Gareth Bale has played 365 national football matches and got 129 goals, whereas Heung-min Son has played 351 national football matches and got 123 goals.
So in 14 more games, he's got 6 more goals. So that makes him a significantly better player?
No, I don't think
she's saying better cook her tomorrow, man.
I think she's just comparing, saying they're close. They're close, I think.
Nita Art is Sonny is well humble with a different mentality. There is no hype around. Right, this one's off the charts. We've got so much up here. So you've got, if it was not for Poch, Sonny would not be here anymore. Sonny wanted to leave at the end of the first season. You can thank Poch that Sonny is still here.
Thank you, Poch. I mean, I get what you're saying, but and yeah, I do. I really do think he would have. But anyway, that's just me, and everyone's allowed to have different opinions.
And Sonny's wife's come in today in a friendly match from Korea versus Vietnam, weak team. Sonny played full time and he limped. He looked sick, and it may have a negative impact on the Fulham game. I am very angry with Klinsmann.
Yeah, and I did see that. I did see that he got his foot he got his foot trodden on, and he was limping quite a bit. But I'm hoping it was just a kind of a painful one at the time, and he'll be okay. It didn't look like an ankle injury or anything like that. So that is good. That is good. But yeah, we also know that going to Madrid is not always a good thing for a player's career, Kate. Some players, you know what I mean? Like even for Bale didn't have a great time there. Yeah, he won things, but he was treated poorly. I mean, and Sonny being an Asian player probably would have been abused. I'm just saying that the Real Madrid fans can turn on their own. You know what I mean? And maybe Sonny wouldn't have wanted that and would want to be here where he was loved and taken care of. And we let him go get his medal so he wouldn't have to do military service. I mean, I don't know. I just, maybe I'm deluded, but I think Sonny would have turned down Madrid to stay. Seems like he wants to win things here, and he seems like a very principled man. So I think he would stick to those principles. But again, that's just me.
I've been sensible in an answer. I can't remember which one, but I'll take that, Kate. Thank you.
Picking Bell.
Okay, Jim, you seriously putting that 21 games without a win on Bale, the most successful British player to play football?
I'm not putting it on Bale. I'm not putting it on Bale. What I'm saying is, right, that he struggled to get. He did struggle when he first was at Spurs. And
he was responding to the comment about Sonny wanting to go back after his first season, right? I think
that's what I'm saying. It happens. I'm not putting anything on Bale because Kate will tell you what I think about. I put Bale up there as one of the best players that's ever walked the planet. But what I'm saying is that some people struggle, and he struggled first, as Sonny did. So it can happen to anybody. It's not just one. It can happen to the best of players.
Sorry, guys. I have to take this. I'm back in a second.
Okay, yes, no worries.
All good. Yeah.
And you've got Lee Smithy Smith saying 100% Bale.
Wow,
Who's News?
Dang.
Good afternoon, Who's News? Says
Who's News? What's up?
Son 151 goals and 80 assists. Bale 54 goals, 32 assists. So Kate's asked where you getting them facts from. Sonny's wife has given a smiling face, which is good to see that she's enjoying.
Sonny's wife, yes, big up.
Ronnie, Sonny's wife. Son has said after the game he's fine. Don't worry, he'll be fit for the Fulham game.
Jose, can I just say, do you see what you two do to people with picking these players?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I can see
you divide it. You divide the chat.
But that's the whole idea of doing them is to put people that are going to be comparable, not one way traffic. So I mean, some people we've done them in the past, to be honest, and where I'm thinking it might be controversial and it might go one way or the other. Sometimes I've been surprised it's been a landslide one way, and I'm just like, oh really? I didn't see it that way. But when I picked the players, I thought it would be, But these
Jose, the other thing is, if Bale was playing for Spurs now and he was like a few years younger, and Sonny was playing for Spurs, who would people pick? It's because a lot of people are going to pick Sonny because he's here now doing it with us, and he's our captain, and he's galvanised the team this season, and the fans have all come together, and a massive part of that is to do with Sonny. So it is. You have to think of that as well.
Yeah, I'm going to come back to Bale when I've caught up with the chat. We've got so much. I'm going to come back to Bale because I had another comment to make on the back of what someone else said. Right, let me go down here. So you've got who's new saying Madrid did look at buying Sonny. You've got
Call. Go to the control room from live stream. Click edit. Okay, I'm going to try to get this.
Right. And then you've got Kate saying, talking about their overall careers, Bale has better overall stats. You've got Daniel said, no one turns down Madrid when you get the opportunity. It's every player's dream.
You can't say nobody turns down. How many? I guarantee you, players have turned down Madrid. It's not the destination it used to be. I think everybody thinks that it's still 10 years ago.
People go, no, Colin. Madrid coming for you. People go.
A lot of times, I mean,
I don't know anyone I don't know anyone recently who's turned down Madrid. People go.
I mean, I understand that they were at one time a really, really big destination, but
they still are. They're a big draw, mate. Honestly, they are a big draw. They're one of the biggest draws in world football.
I believe it. I just don't.
Yeah,
they're also one of the most toxic places to play for. One of the most toxic fan bases.
They're not in Madrid. I mean, I'm not supporting Madrid, but in Madrid, all they do is they get their white handkerchiefs. They're not toxic. They carry white handkerchiefs.
Gareth Bale. I don't know. I'm just saying, Gareth Bale had a terrible time there. Was homesick, wanted to leave. I think people will remember that and see that, and I don't think that's forgotten by people. And maybe it is a draw, and I'm sure it is a draw, but I just don't think it is the same draw that it was maybe 10 years ago.
So you've got Ronnie saying, yes, he had a limp at half-time, got looked at and was fine to carry on, nothing serious.
Big up, Ronnie.
Exactly, Daniel. I swear I'm an alternate universe sometimes. I don't know. Jim, you might know.
Maybe we are. Maybe whenever they
I do send it there sometimes, Jose.
Oh, fair enough.
Maybe when Stern did the big huge hadron collider, maybe they created an alternate universe, and that's where we are right now. It could be.
Sonny's wife says, Kate, England and Ireland are very close, but Sonny feels very tired due to the long flight time to participate in Korean games. Yes, it's quite a length to fly. She then says, I wish Sonny would stop playing for the national team. But Sonny's wife doesn't like Klinsmann. We like Klinsmann. Klinsmann was one of ours.
Yeah.
So Sonny's wife doesn't like Klinsmann, does she?
Yeah, but I understand.
She's not happy with the way he's using Bale. You know what I mean?
I understand what she's saying. He didn't play the other day, and they won 4-0. So why did they need to play him? It's for the second game. Why? No need.
Yeah. And then you've got Ronnie saying, Madrid did inquire about Son, but got turned away. Levy never wanted to sell Son. Never wants to sell Son.
Oh, he's a marketing dream, isn't he?
Yeah.
And you would think if Son wanted to go bad enough, he could have kicked up his stink and said, "Hey, I'm going to Madrid. They want me." I'm just saying, if they're as big of a pull as everybody says they are, you'd think he would have done that and got the move. But I don't know.
Who's news? Real Madrid are still looking at signing Son in the next window. And then we've got, I'm going to miss one and go back to it last before I go. But Sonny's wife says, I really want Tottenham to win first and foremost. Yeah. We understand that.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And then Kate chips in.
I saw this one too.
Spurs fan base is as toxic, lol.
I get that.
Your mum's just come in with Son is the best ambassador for the club that has ever played. Now, what I wanted to go back to is someone put in a comment about Bale coming to us and only using us to play in the Euros.
Yeah, I remember that. I think that might have been Daniel E, maybe.
And I think there was a bit of both, though, because, he had to get match fit for the Euros, and his golf fiasco with Real Madrid and him preferring golf and preferring Wales to Real Madrid caused issues at Madrid. So he had to find playing time, so he came back to us. But when he came back to us, he wasn't the same player he was when he left us. But when he came back to us, and we were playing Son, Kane, and Bale when we could get the three on the pitch. If you look at the stats for Bale scored a fair few goals, and he got a fair few assists.
And scored some winning goals.
And he played like half a season. He didn't play like a full season because he was out for us as well, weren't he? He didn't play.
Yep. I think he was injured when we brought him in.
Yep.
So I think to myself that it's a bit of a disservice there, saying that he was only there. Yeah, he was there to do that, but he did a number for us as well.
I think it's a shame that he didn't get to play in front of the fans. It's a shame that, you know what I mean, the fans weren't allowed in the stadiums that season. It would have been really great, I think, for him to have like a proper reunion and get to play in front of the fans, get clapped, again, and kind of thanked for all of his service. But, COVID, it happens.
And has anyone else got any comments on that? On the Bale coming back to us a second time?
No, it was
Basically,
a two-way street. We used him, he used us. Simple.
yeah, and it worked well.
Welcome to adulthood. It's business.
Absolutely, yes, sir. Guys, before we kill each other, because that one did spark a lot of debate.
Oh, what happened? What I missed? I was only gone for like 2 minutes.
Oh
So
no, it really.
Just finish off.
Yeah.
What did take you now?
Oh, we just got into an argument about Bobby K. Basically, it was just saying that if Madrid came calling, that Sonny would leave, that anybody would leave wherever they were to go to Madrid, and I just don't see that. I just don't see them as the draw that they once were. But anyway, they still are a draw, obviously. Yeah, but you're right. We'll never know.
So
both are Spurs legends.
Yes,
there you go. There you go.
Your mum saying
they both are.
Kane was, but Son's charisma is off the charts. Kane is a bit reserved in most English way. And Daniel Lee, to finish this section off, because we're going to move on to the next one, is Bale scored 17 goals that season in all competitions, and he weren't even 50% at his best. He's still got 17 goals basically from November.
Yep. It was awesome. It was an awesome goal tally. Yeah, he was great. We wouldn't have done nearly as well without him. He single-handedly got us points. I mean, yeah, big up to the guy. I'm really glad that he came here.
Let me see what your second one is and see if it's as controversial as this one, because this one got a lot of airtime. Son versus Bale.
Yeah,
this one's not. This
you
one's
put
not
up
as
nonsense one. I'm leaving. I'm telling you right now. You're gonna come back and it's gonna be gone.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Berbatov versus Defoe, baby.
Wow.
That's an easy
The
one,
Burbs.
isn't it?
I think it's much easier. Yeah. But then again, maybe my answer is different than yours.
I don't think it's easy.
Okay, so I'm looking at our guest faces and I'm thinking to myself, shit, it must have been as hard as the first one.
It's not as hard for me, but it's still a savage one.
I like to. I don't like I said. I don't want to make it easy for you guys. That's for sure.
Who is it? Jim going first this time?
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, Berbatov. I've seen him do things with football.
Amazing, yeah.
I didn't know could be done, you know. And he was just magnificent for us. But there's nothing on this planet that would ever make me go against the foe. With Berbatov, I go to foe all day long. Just loyal Tottenham. Have you seen him when he does even now when he does commentary and he's a guest on programs? He bleeds blue. So for me, all day long, 1,000,000% Jermaine Defoe.
Boom! I love it. I absolutely love it. And that's I mean, I don't want. I kind of just gave away my answer maybe a little bit, but yeah, Berbatov might be the more talented player, naturally talented, but Jermaine Defoe has got some more tenacity and bite and fight in him than I think Berbatov has ever had. But Jose, let's switch up. Jose, what do you have to say about these two?
I don't know. Did you respond there, Colin? Because I heard you speak about both players. Did you choose one?
It's Defoe for me. Just for his heart and.
So Jim is on Defoe. You're on Defoe.
Yep.
Okay, I think Bobby should go next because then I can throw my hat in the ring last. See what Bobby said.
Sorry, the number you have reached is not in service. Please to checking the number and trying your pocket a call again. Thank you very much. This is actually a tough one because I absolutely thought Berbatov was one of the greatest things I've ever seen play in a Tottenham jersey. That's when football just started becoming a regular thing that we could get it on the television here and we could watch games live and we could watch Tottenham play. And I saw him do things. I still remember that goal he scored in that Reading game when it was 6-4, where he thought he was offside and he just kind of side chips the goalie. And he's the way he would take the ball out of the air. Like it was a magnet just drawn to his foot. The shit that guy did was just absolutely amazing. But then he turned around and abandoned us, didn't he? He threw his toys in the prime and said, screw this, I want to go and I'm going to United, blah, blah, blah. So for that alone, I go to the guy that showed loyalty. Like you boys said, he bled blue. He was Tottenham through and through. I even have the privilege of getting to see Defoe play when he came to Toronto for his tribute game when he had moved over to TFC. So I I'm only picking Defoe just because of Burba's inability to show any kind of loyalty and be more like a Zlatan and a mercenary. So you took your money with it. You took your respect from me, as far as I'm concerned.
But if I'm right, was it a last minute thing as well? Was it a late night one?
He forced it at the last minute. Did
Yeah,
he say that I'm not going to play, basically?
Yeah.
If you
The
don't sell
rumours,
me?
the rumours were going on for ages about him, Man United wanting him going.
Yeah, and then
Man
we had
United,
said no, right?
yeah, but Man United weren't putting a bid in and stuff like that. And by the time they did put the bids in, it was so late in the day that you had nothing to do but accept it.
Yeah.
It was
I
the
thought
11th hour kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And he basically forced their hand, saying, "I'm not going to play
Yeah.
for you." So, from my recollection, we're going back a long time here, so I can't even remember what the hell I fed the kids this morning. If I fed them, I don't know.
I think you did. Hopefully you did.
We'll find
No,
out when they come home.
So wait, they're at school. Yuck! I remember those
Yeah,
days.
it's 12 o'clock, buddy.
Good old school. So I need to change my microphone's been on the wrong one for a while. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm better now. But yeah, so we'll go back and we've got Burbs and Defoe. It looks like Austin also voted for Defoe. Is that your answer? Burbs is dead to you after his move for the money.
I think Bobby did say, yeah. I think
Yeah,
Bobby
he said Defoe.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went 3 votes.
Oh, I didn't know you were still talking to me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm finished with Defoe. Yeah. Yeah,
Bobby said under his breath, "Please ignore me."
Yes, funny. No English. At the end of the day, honestly, if Berbatov didn't leave, I don't think this would be a debate, because in terms of class and ability, he was just something.
Yeah, you're right in that sense.
He was just something else. Oh my God, could you imagine if we had him prime now?
Yeesh.
I would take him prime over Kane right now. I just thought he was that great.
We had a kick at West Ham yesterday, and a lot of people went to Teddy. Yeah.
How could you not?
And Teddy, yeah, but Teddy was another player. Well, we've had players, and a lot of them have gone to Man United. But we had players because at the time we weren't as big a club as teams like Man United and that. So we had players. I won't say we were a breeding ground, but we had players that wanted to go that next level and that. We weren't playing in the Champions League and that. I mean, if you look at Man United alone, we lost Teddy to them. Berber went that way. Carrick went that way. You know, you can look at the players. You can look at Modric went to Real. Bale went to Real. These people have gone on to bigger clubs and to play Champions League football. It's something that we couldn't offer back at the time. So, for me, yeah, it probably wasn't nice what Berber did and that. But I can understand him wanting to move on and stuff.
That's what Kate put in the chat.
But Berbatov was silk. Berbatov
I need to
was
turn
like,
that beeping off quickly.
There's a fire.
Are you okay? Are you safe?
No, where's the fire? That's what I said. I heard beeping. I'm just saying, where's the fire?
Yeah, no fire. No fire.
So to me, I think, Berbatov absolutely. He was a graceful player. He was one of a kind, if you like. There's no one that could play like him. He was superb. But yeah, I think that the taste in the back of our throats or in the back of our mouth is always going to be the way that he left. Although I understand why he did what he did. With Defoe, yeah, he still works for the club. I think he's actually a coach now. I thought he was brought back an ambassadorial role, but he's a coach at the club.
Yeah,
he's always positive about Tottenham, isn't he? Everywhere he goes,
he bleeds blue. You cut him, blue comes out.
Yeah, he does that. But if I'm looking on football ability alone, I'm keeping Berbatov just on the football ability alone.
Yeah, he was a massive player.
I'm sending Defoe to West Ham. Did Defoe not play for West Ham?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
In their academy, didn't he?
That's the night he played for West Ham. So for me, Berbatov never played for West Ham. So yeah, I'm sending Defoe. I'm sending Defoe that.
Sending him back home. Sending him back
Fair
home.
enough. Fair enough, guys. Fair enough. Well,
so it's 3-1
again
on Defoe. Yeah. I can't make it a clean
No,
sweep.
if honestly, Jose, if you're going to bring it down to if we're picking just based on sheer football ability and nothing else, then I would change both my picks to Bale and to Berbatov.
Flip flop.
You think Bale is a better player than Son?
Ability-wise, yeah.
Bale was amazing, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
Bale,
Bale's a wrecking ball. He's a one-man team.
Not significantly better, but
I was
there
going
were
to say,
things that Bale
to me, they're
offered.
very, very close. Very, very, very close, in my opinion.
Cole,
He
how
swung
young
the
were
ball
you
in
when
better. He
Bale,
crossed it better. His free kicks were just,
how young were you, Cole, when Bale played for us the first time round?
18.
Okay, did you see him in Europe destroying teams and what he did that season?
Yeah.
We got
the goal against Norwich and the goal.
He was
I've seen them all.
He was a one-man wrecking ball. He made us get to places in the league, and it was because of him. It wasn't a team.
The team as I think it was detrimental to the team though, because then we relied only on Bale. The rest of the team was shit. Whenever Bale left, there was no ideas under ADB
players to replace him.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that Bale lifted his game for the team, and he carried the team. The team didn't say, "Over to you, Gareth. You do it."
Sorry, I gotta ask you guys as hosts. Like we're guests here, so I'm kind of a little bit lost here. Then, if we're picking solely on football ability, like I said, Bale and Berbatov. If we're picking on overall as a footballer, as a human being, as off the pitch, as
it's just who you would prefer.
Tottenham Hotspur, then I go Son and Defoe. So you guys,
but you know what? You
guys can pick whatever answer you want from me.
You can't pick on just football ability. You got to pick on your emotions. What the player's done for you at the club. What you've seen the player do. You've got to pick on the whole thing. If you're going to go football,
that's what I'm saying. What are we picking on? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
what are we
right? And do you know what, Bobby? I totally agree with you, because at the end of the day, Keep West Ham is yours, Colin. Right now, at the end of the day, some people say, "Well, I'm picking it because I'm picking a player who I think will fit Andy's system now." Then you've got some people that pick it on emotions. Then you've got people that are picking it on skill and what they've provided to the club in the past. Yeah. So we're all going to have different answers, because the question gets asked, we're all going to take a different view on what that question actually means. And that's what
that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of it.
So are we saying then, Colin, there's no right or wrong answer, or do you have some rules behind this?
No, there's really no right or wrong answer. It's basically just, which players would you prefer to have? I mean, if you could have either of the players, which one would you prefer to have, and which one would you go to West Ham? I don't care about your personal reasons. I mean, I'd like to hear them. Obviously, it's not like I don't care but you know what I mean.
Let me switch it. I don't know whether it's going to make any difference, gentlemen. Right? I'm going to ask the question again of the first two players and these two players. Right? If it's to fit an Ange system, who you having?
Ooh, let me put
like that. You're taking away emotion. We're not talking about skill for the club. We're talking about to fit an Ange system at the moment. Who are you playing?
Since we're taking two players, then I would go Bale and Berbatov, because Berbatov then becomes my number 9.
Yeah.
Or my number 10, sorry. Or no, my number 9. And I got Bale on the left wing.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Because right now I would prefer Sonny as a striker instead of a left winger.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear that. That's a good answer.
But
Jim,
mind you, Defoe in this Ange team would be ridiculous too.
I mean, but
I think Berbatov.
I don't think Berbatov works hard enough to be in this Ange team, but that's just me.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Colin. He was like Ledley King, where he well, no, I can't say Ledley King worked hard on the pitch. It's just training he did. But he's just one of those guys that he just made it look effortless.
Yeah.
He was that good,
and our forwards don't track back a ton anyway.
Go back and watch Zidane when he was with Juventus, man. Some of the touches that guy would take on the ball, it was like he was on the training ground just playing around.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a really famous one. There's
and it was like, holy shit!
Like, wow, no, you're 100% right. I can't and don't want to argue with that at all, because you're right. Berbatov was magic. And then I was thinking too, and I just said I don't really think that our forwards at this time track back very much. So it's not like we'd expect that from Berbatov. Really, he wouldn't be needing to do that in this team. So
because Ange doesn't want his number 9 to track back. That's the rules that he's got.
So okay, real quick. So if you had to pick a number 9 out of the two, you had to pick one, Defoe or Burbs. We'll start with you, Jose.
What, a number 9, or are we talking about Ange's team now?
Ange's team now, but you've got to pick either Burbs or Defoe.
For Ange's team as a number 9?
Yeah.
I'm going Berbatov, and only purely because his finishing was quality, but also his heading was superior to Defoe.
Yeah, that's a good point. Defoe is a small fella. Jim,
it's interesting because now that Bobby brought up that point, and then Jim brought it up, and now we've changed it just to fit Andy's system. The chat was already talking about who they'd keep and who they wouldn't, and now people are now picking their players because we've now quantified that the question is who'd fit Andy's team.
Yeah, I think it might be a better question to ask.
In what
and
position? Because looking at all four of those players, all four of them could play number 9 as well.
That's very true. That's very true. You guys, I still haven't figured out how to put this on subscriber only mode. I feel like I'll just say that out loud.
So when next time you set up the show, you can't do it in StreamYard. You have to be logged into your YouTube account. You go to your YouTube account, go to the comments section, and you'll see like a little settings kind of that little cog thing. You click on the cog, and 2 things will come up. It'll say chat display and chat moderation, something like that.
Yeah.
Click on moderation, and then you should have an option to subscribers only mode. And how long does somebody have to be subscribed to you?
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll get that. I'll get that going. But in the meantime, everybody, sorry,
YouTube though, not here.
Sorry to talk about behind the scenes stuff.
So at the moment, I'm going to answer the comments prior to us quantifying, and I think now that we've quantified it, maybe we could do one last one to do a third one, but because now we've quantified the question. The question is who would fit Andy's system, right? So like that, we all know. So people in the chat and us 3 or us 4 can follow the same. But before we quantified it, you had your mum saying Berber. You had Ronnie saying Defoe. Daniel Easy said, Daniel Easy, sorry, said
it's easy. It's easy, Defoe, says Daniel. Nice.
Goddamn, Colin's taking the piss.
No kidding.
Lee Smith says Defoe. You have Jude, your mum saying, I choose Defoe the other day. I love him, but I keep Berbatov. Nita, oh no, I ain't doing this one. Sorry.
Big love, Nita.
Come on, no copping out, Nita. No copping out.
And now I've just lost where I was. Where was I? Here we go. So then we've got Kate is saying Berbatov was world class in my opinion. Defoe was not. Top Spurs, Berbatov stays, but Defoe was a great striker for us.
Yeah.
Your mum saying Defoe's class act and is always. Wayne Bonner's come back in. Defoe again loves the club, whereas Berbatov could get out quick enough. Couldn't get out quick enough.
Yeah.
Even throwing a strop. Defoe all day long loves the club. Adrian has come in with keep Defoe. Nita has come in with Defoe was a really a poacher. Daniel Lees to Kate saying it's not even a debate there about quality. Berber all day, but he weren't around long enough for me to pick him over Defoe.
Yeah, good point, Daniel.
The power in Berbatov as foot was unreal. He left to win things and he won things. Can't blame him for that. Then you've got Defoe was a true poacher for me. Right? I thought he would have finished his career with us. Harry jog him on. I was well said. Okay, yeah, I understand. Daniel Lee saying Robbie Keane left the same summer as Berbatov, but Keane left the club the right way.
Yeah.
Unlike Berber, any player refuses to play a game for the club ain't getting picked over Defoe.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's twice now, Kate. Correct, Jose. Aye. Amen, Bobby.
I think she's just trying to wind up Jim.
There's an amen for you, Bobby, as well.
Oh, okay. No, in that case, if she's agreeing with me, no, she's right.
She's saying it should be on footballing ability only. You've got Roy saying Defoe's class. Daniel E saying, I don't get this. We weren't picking it on football ability yesterday when I said Kane over Son, remember?
Yeah, you got to come up tonight, Colin, as soon as the show's done. You and Jose got to come up with a
right. So as I said,
format to it.
Yeah,
we're asking a question. We're asking a question, and everyone's answering it because they're taking the question their own way. And maybe the question does need quantifying. Either we do it.
I could see it.
Today we're now quantifying it for the next one. It'll be Angie's system, because that makes it easier. Right, you've got Ellie. Hello, all you handsome lads. Love you all. Hi,
Ellie, what is up, Ellie?
Wayne Bonner. We paid about $7 million for Defoe from West Ham when they were in the Championship in 2002 or 2003. Then you've got.
Is he not a West Ham Academy product in the first place, though?
I don't know. Was it in the?
I thought he was. I don't know why I thought he was.
Okay, I thought he was at Charlton.
It was him, Lampard, Joe Cole.
Yeah, I thought he was at Charlton, and I think Charlton paid a fee. So West Ham paid a fee to Charlton for him, if I remember. I think his youth academy days with Charlton, I think. And West Ham bought him.
Oh, you probably know more than me, Jose. I don't doubt it.
I think. I'm not sure. I'm saying I think.
Oh, that's why I'm asking.
Now this is where it all changes, I think. To fit Angie's system, I'm going Bal Defoe.
Oh, okay.
Ronnie's going Son Defoe. You've then got Daniel saying, we need a fox in the box.
Fox
so it's definitely Defoe. And a prime Bale rinses it down that left wing all day long.
Yeah, I agree there.
You've got Son and Defoe from Drula. Neither are the players that stay to help us win trophies and titles. That should be our thinking from now on, Coys.
Hey, come on, you Spurs, baby.
Ellie coming in saying, Bale and Berbatov, wow, they would both be fabulous in Angie's team. Verbatim, didn't have to work hard as he had sublime skill. He got you off your feet, excited me more than any other striker we've had.
I think she meant to put Berbatov there. It's spell checked verbatim.
Yeah. She's put down, I meant Berbatov. It was a typo.
She's probably running from Bangela at the same time.
And Daniel, we got you. We thought we knew what you said. Daniel, is Berbatov hard enough of a worker to work in Angie's system, though?
Good point.
Alex, hello, Alex.
Alex, what up,
Alex?
buddy?
Hungry, cook dinner. We've then got Berbatov was a genius. He would work in any system.
Yeah.
Daniel Lee, not that was before you confused me on what we were basing the player on.
It changes.
But
it won't change anymore.
They got you, Daniel. They got you.
Ellie's saying that she's been busy all day because she's been on every stream possible.
Woo! Yeah. You're doing
Truda
it.
Says, Defoe is still with the club, with the youth.
That's so wonderful. Remember the story Harry came out with about how, oh, hey, bye, Mom. Have a good day at work.
Bye, Mom.
Thanks for the discussion. Great day, Coys. Then we've nearly caught up. You've got It's on Football Ability, Berbatov all day long. Who's moral, more loyal, and Berbatov was a class above Defoe. Those are my dogs. They're going mad again. Another good
No,
thing.
you're good. I love your dog.
He's world-class human being off the pitch. And the last comment is Defoe joined Charlton 14.
Okay, thank you, Cotsford.
Right. So now that we've quantified it, where he's gone? Oh, my co-host is
Just
gone.
the show's over.
He's gone. He's back.
Roll credits.
He's doing something.
He went to kiss his mum goodbye.
He had to travel because I think she's in the office, so he would have had to travel.
Oh no.
I'm almost back. I'm almost back.
So what we got to do then is now for everyone in the chat and everybody here, we are going to do one more.
I've got one more for you guys.
But this is the answer, and the question is to fit Angie's system. That makes it easy for everybody.
Yep.
So we have now quantify what the question is.
Yep.
Yeah, and that makes it easy for all of us.
Boom. I'm almost there, guys.
And then you've got, I love this talking ball. My team's got James Maddison needs to be aired. That will come soon. Ellie. So we're just waiting for him to put it up. And when he puts it up, we've got our last one of the day. I think he's cooking in the background because
Nope, I'm right here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, have you got one just to put up for the time being?
Yeah. I do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Who's doing the? Which one are you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bobby. I couldn't see him doing it. Okay, so which one are you keeping and which one fits the own system?
God.
Two players that we haven't seen.
Wow. For me, I'm going to go with Brian Hill, only because his last name is spelled Gill, which is like Gill, which is an Indian last name, and that's my only justification for wanting to keep him. I don't think we're not going to know what either of them have to offer Ange's system until we see them. Lasalso apparently looked good in preseason, but for some reason wasn't given a chance. I think because Brian Hill is young, and I really like seeing him run through the middle towards the end of last season, even when we weren't doing anything else. He seemed a little bit lively and looked like he had a bit of spark in him and actually made an effort. So I think he's got a higher ceiling, and I think he'll have more to offer in the long run. So I will keep my little illegitimate Indian kid.
Right, so Bobby, can you extend where does he fit into Andrew's system? Where are you playing him, mate?
Me personally, I'd love to see him play as a 10.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd love to see him play as a 10. I think he's got quick feet. He's got quick for his age. All he's got to do is get his decision making a little bit better. And, man, could you imagine if he does slot into that role? He's 20, 21.
Yeah, we could have a player for quite a few years. I don't know. I haven't seen his passing range. My thing is, I haven't seen like how his passing range is, so I don't know if he would be a very good distributor.
But that's the thing. I haven't seen enough of Brian Hill to determine if he's better than Lasalso.
So okay,
and I've seen enough of Lasalso to say that I don't rate him.
I think I have a better one.
No, don't be changing shit now. We're sticking with this now. We've already started.
Yeah, that's right. Stick with that.
We're getting people on the chat answering it, so we can't change it midstream. Let's confuse it.
Just because it's your show, you don't get to
make the
rules.
Okay.
You want me to go?
It's amazing how Colin changed as soon as his mum left.
Yeah, he leaves and I'm automatically that kid. Watch out for the cigarettes.
Naughty boy.
I got the cigarettes, the whiskey. I'm just doing all the bad kid stuff.
Go on, Jim, fire away, mate. And why and what position do they fit into Andy's system, mate?
I'll take Hill. Do you know what the position? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe, hopefully, he could go on the left wing. I don't know because I haven't seen enough of him, so it's hard for me to say. But I would definitely keep Hill because he's young. He can be moulded by Ange, and I'm sure he's got to be a better worker than the Kelso. I detest the Kelso. I detest Tungai on Dumbelly because they cost us an absolute fortune, and we've had nothing back from them. You know, lazy, don't give us nothing. You know, when they get on the pitch, what do you get from them? Nothing. I detest them with a passion. I hate players. They all run a fortune, and then they give you nothing back. So at least Hill will give us something, and he'll try. Sorry,
I just read Daniel E's comment. That is hilarious. Daniel E, are you Indian? Because that's like pure Indian mentality right there with that.
What did he say? I got to pull it up.
The 1239 comment. I'll keep Hill
because there's less letters on his shirt. It would be cheaper than a Kelso shirt. Love it. Yeah, everyone. We've got a lot of comments on this one here.
Did anybody pick Lasalso?
So Dan doesn't rate either of the players. Daniel E.
Hold on, Colin. You haven't chosen yet.
Yeah, I mean it's easy for me too. It's Hill. Lasalso just doesn't want to be here, and that's enough for me to say bye. You know, I mean if you'd rather be somewhere else, but I understand that he'll probably rather be somewhere else too. But whenever he's played, he's looked more like he gave a shit, and to me that goes a long way. Just looking like you care, you know, running hard, seeming interested, giving it your all. Whereas we've seen Lasalso play, and I mean the Fulham match was a great example, right? And he was absolutely shit. Looked like he couldn't be bothered. So yeah, I'm picking Hill. Hill runs hard. He seems like his place in the team is definitely going to be as a winger, in my opinion. I think that we'll shift him over, and he'll be on the left side, especially now that Perisic and Manor Solomon are both hurt. I think we'll see Hill on the left. I don't know if he's got the passing range to be a 10, but maybe he does. him or Kulu are probably going to either see some time at either of them are probably going to see some time at the 10. So we'll find out who's better. But yeah, that's
when was the last time you saw Kelso play a full match? He plays 45 minutes, then he's injured for 2 months. Same as
no kidding. Yeah,
same as Tuga and Belly plays 45 minutes, and you don't see him for 8 weeks. Well, complete and utter waste of money. Makes me sick.
Yeah, when you looked at it, it's about more than 100 million pounds, right, down the drain.
And wages.
It is hard to swallow. True. I didn't even think about the wages. Guys, Jose was trying to weasel his way out of having to answer this one, I think. What do you got for us? Is it what I think it is?
Right, it's 2 players that I haven't seen enough of to start with. I haven't seen enough of either player playing in the Tottenham shirt. They seem to have all been out on loan and not been with us and everywhere else apart from Tottenham. I hear many, many stories about Lo Celso being this wonderful, great player that Messi rated, that would be the link-up, that was the missing cog prior to the World Cup, hence why they had to change their formation and then go on and win the World Cup. With Bryan Gil, he is rated highly by people in Spain, and a lot of people liken him to your what's his name, Bernardo Silva, David Silva, and players like that. So I haven't seen enough of him. But if I go on what I'm reading, hearing from other people, I would say that the player that I'd like to keep is Gil, because of if he's meant to be like a Bernardo Silva, David Silva type player, a touch player that passes, moves, finds space, then that's the kind of player I think that we do need. And it could be, like Bobby said, could end up being a 10, like someone that plays like Maddison kind of role, or be Maddison's deputy type thing. Could turn out to be something like that for us. Because I don't see, is the Celso going to be the Maddison replacement? When
I certainly hope not.
I agree.
I've not seen enough of both players, and I'm only going by, and I'm being purely honest, I haven't actually gone to watch them play for the clubs they've been loaned out to. And they were in Spain, and I didn't bother watching them because I had no interest at all in watching them teams play.
Well, so both of the teams wanted them, though. That's something, you know what I mean? Both teams wanted to keep them. So that's a good thing. They must have played decently enough. You know,
on a different team in a different league.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough one, but I think we're going to see one, if not both of them, play this season when it comes down to injuries, when it comes down to resting players. So just curious. Yeah, I was just curious to see who you guys would have rather seen. But
so you've got Drew saying if I had to keep, it would be Hill. Bryan Gil could come on the big age.
Ronnie, big agree, bud.
Wayne
Hill,
Bono,
Messi.
Gil Messi,
there you go, bud.
Day long.
Yes.
Daniel, I'll keep Hill because there's less letters on the sheet. Yeah, you read that one. Right.
That's the kind of comment I would put in.
Colin, this one's easy. Bryan Gil as the Celso is a waster. Gil Messi can play wide or centrally in Ange's system.
Yeah.
Yes, come on, Wayne.
Top Spurs.
Yeah, exactly.
The Celso's had his chances have failed, so Hill can stay, as I don't know enough about him to throw him away.
Yeah.
Jim. Wow, Jim. Lo Celso really likes you as well.
The love between you two, yeah. I can feel it.
Ellie, yes, Wayne. All fucking day long. Oggy, Gil, Messi. Sonny's wife. Lo Celso is an extreme left footer, so he tends to drag the ball. When he plays as a second line centre number 10 in a 4-2-3-1, his options for passing with his left foot are significantly reduced.
That is an awesome answer, and probably like the most detailed footballing answer that we've got from that question. I really, really like your insight there, Sonny Wife. 100%. He's way too left-footed. We had another left-footed Argentine player named Eric Lamela, of course, and yeah, we saw it does limit your game and limit how effective you can be on the pitch. You're easier to read. So good answer.
Nita is saying for the running on the pitch, Bryan Gil, whenever I've seen him, he covers every part of the pitch, and that's how Ange has his team playing.
Exactly.
Big up, 100%. 100%.
He just looks like he gets out there and he actually puts an effort in. He puts a shift in.
Yeah.
Even with the little bit of time that he did get last year. And I think he's got the ability to improve where Lo Celso
and he wants to. He looks like he hasn't given up. Lo Celso just has this look on his face.
Yeah, like it's like he doesn't want to be here. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, then go. Like,
It's funny, Bobby. He's always fit to play for his country.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
And Wayne Bonner saying Lascelles has a moody little too negative an attitude for the team, and it's now underrange.
Absolutely.
Right, for all you Kulu haters, Ronnie's saying Kulusevski has covered more ground than any other Premier League player so far, 23-24.
Kulu is a great player. He has a role. He plays his role. He's not gonna bomb up and down the wing. That's not his role. He has a role and he plays it. So that's all I'm going to say about Kulu.
Gio Messi has the right attitude for the ancestors. Sure as hell has the right manager to bring the best out of him. Ronnie's saying he doesn't get what the Kulu hate.
Neither do I, Ronnie. Neither do I.
Eddie's saying Hill has a higher ceiling. He needs his chance. He can develop underrange. Wayne Bonner saying, I like Kulu. He's a worker and a player.
Yes.
Sonny's wife. Hill's biggest advantage is that he is quick and his dribbling pattern is very irregular, making his play difficult for defenders to predict. So I choose Hill.
Boom. I agree. And you're so right.
I answer the comparison of these players with a joke answers because I think both signings were a joke. That is the end of Keep or West Ham, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for playing.
From now on, when we ask the question in future shows, we need to quantify what the question is being asked so people understand.
And it'll probably change from episode to episode so that it doesn't get boring.
There you go. Why not?
And I've also thought about having two players versus one player. If we have one really good player and like two decent players, two versus one type of deal. Yeah,
and we've also thought about picking a player from Tottenham and an opposition player.
Yeah,
and then saying who would you keep?
Since this is talking ball, since it's talking ball and not Tottenham and ball, we could probably get away with sneaking some other players.
Because we're a Tottenham channel, I think the first one that we need to put up is obviously going to be a Tottenham versus Arsenal player.
Right. Ooh, love it.
Or you could even just do rival teams. Who would you rather have?
Yeah.
Like Bergkamp against Henry or something like that.
But there's been a lot of chat, Bobby, lately about a Tottenham player who wears number 10, I think he wears, and an Arsenal player. At the moment, there's people are making comparisons where I think there's none, but I think that might be the one that we start with when we do.
We're not playing this one right now, but I definitely know who I would choose out of those two. But anyway,
that's another day.
It's another day. Guys, it is just about time to end. Jacob's show starts in 10 minutes. United Spurs of America, everybody. Woo-hoo. First, I want to say, though, thank you to everybody that's joined in today. It's been a really, really fun show. 17 of you here right now. If you could all slap the like if you haven't. We are at 339 subs, one off of 340. If you could just get us to 340, anybody watching that's not subscribed, get us to a nice even number. That would be lovely. And then we're on our way to 500. And once we hit 500, we can start doing the YouTube memberships. We can start doing super chats, even though you don't need a super chat. We'll read out every chat regardless. But that'll be an option. So everybody, please, smash the like, smash the sub. And I got to throw it up because I am a slag. I've got the Patreon link right here. Slutting it up, everybody. If you would like to become a Patreon member, please, there is the link. I am whoring myself out here, and that is okay. You've got to do it on YouTube sometimes, especially when you're below the 500 or 1,000 threshold. And then I want to say big up to Chris Peters and Wayne Bonner and Soji and Maria, all for being Patreon members. Your support does not go without recognition, and it helps me to purchase great things. I need to get you your Tottenham or your Talking Ball bracelets. One thing, I already have some that say Talking Ball, but I'm thinking of getting some made that said "I will die for Ange Postecoglou." Would you wear that bracelet? Would anyone wear that? I'd die for Postecoglou. All right, I'm gonna get some of those made. I think that's funny. And so yeah, we'll get some Postecoglou.
This is a trophy. I might even get that tattooed on me.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Clip it.
Within the chat. So a big thank you to Bobby and a big thank you to Jim for joining us today. Two positive gentlemen in the community.
Can I just say it's my first stream with Bobby, so I'm really pleased.
Hey, I'm glad we got to get that going.
And we've put the link for Kate there because Jim hasn't got a channel, but Jim and Kate do co-host the show on a Wednesday called Wedded Bliss at 1 p.m. English time GMT. Bobby's channel is on there. We put Bobby's channel up as well for those that haven't subscribed. Three Spurs boys, great content, a great show that they do on every other Saturday, and there's also content from Bobby's children, two young gentlemen that was on earlier. That was
two smart young gentlemen. Yeah, smart kids.
It was on earlier on today, so if people
they did it just a little quick 15-minute kind of thing. Yeah,
because people want to go and watch it. People want to go and watch it, then go back and watch it. Hit a like and subscribe to that channel as well. We could.
Oh my God! Look at Kate. I was talking about the bracelet. She said by the time you get them printed, he'll be sacked. How does anybody? I know she's joking, but how does anybody? By the way, they'll be here in a week. It takes a week to get them sent. You think they'll be sacked in a week? Joke. She says jokes. Okay, good. I was gonna say no way.
She's so toxic. You're gonna cook her ass tomorrow, Jim.
Team Jim.
Yes. Damn right.
All right. Well, everybody. Thank you so much.
You've got a subscriber. There you go, Bobby.
Thanks, Sonny's wife. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're getting everybody. We're getting everybody's numbers pumped up.
I think 3 or 4 away from 900. So yeah, if 3 or 4 of you can get over there, it'd be much appreciated.
Everybody, do
let's
Bobby
do
a
this.
favor.
Let's get the 3 Spurs boys up there. Yeah, let's get him up there.
And let's get the likes up on this video too. The likes really do help. It increases how many other people are like showing this video and like the up.
It does. It pushes. It's something to do with how the video when you go into YouTube, like you have those videos automatically come up on a playlist with stuff you're associated to watching. So it does affect it.
But boys, well done. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been
Thanks for having us.
And
thank you guys.
You've been great guests, and no doubt we will be asking you again in the future.
Absolutely.
Positivity is what we want because we're gonna
We're winning the league.
No, sorry. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win the league. For you, Kuva, we're winning the double, baby.
Yeah. And for Jim, Jim's put the money on the double as well.
Jim is here, so it's okay. Kuva's
put the money on the league and the double.
I'm actually going to put a $5 bet on us winning the cup right now because it's 14-1 odds. So.
Nita, Bobby, just got a question there, mate.
So Nita, we did the kids kind of were traditionally trying to hold it to a Tuesday morning. So they came on this morning right after the coffee company. So before this show started, right after they do a 15-20 minutes, just a weekly recap. The FIFA streams, unfortunately, we can't really plan. They just pop up when they've got some time with school and everything. But we do our more adult content show every other Saturday night. So we will be on this Saturday night, 5:30 p.m. my time, which is 10:30 p.m. UK time. I'm not too sure where you are, so hopefully that helps. But that's a little bit of football and then a lot of for lack of a lot
of adult fun.
There you go. Yeah,
absolutely. Again, guys, I just want to say thank you. Oh my God, we didn't do any music in this show. Sorry about that. I usually have some music going. Let's get some jazz going while we end everything here. I love me some jazz. Say thank you so much.
You'll enjoy your channel, Bobby.
Thank
Wayne,
you.
And then Sonny's wife saying that she's very excited.
I promise Sonny's wife I will try not to wear a gray t-shirt for you so you don't call me an old miserable bastard as well.
I'm not miserable, I keep smiling.
Yeah, you're a happy guy. You're a happy guy, Jose. That's why I like you.
That's why I like him too. We got a good group here. This is a good bunch. I think we should do this.
There was a point in the show where I could hear Jose. I don't know if it's his wife and the girls in the background there having a little bit of a heated debate there. I was hoping that we would all mute and just be able to listen into them.
No, that's how they talk to each other. My ass. It's not heated. That's how they talk. They're just wild.
Women. Oh, you're Spanish, right?
Yeah, but my wife and my girls ain't. They're English.
Do a keeper West Bam with managers.
That's a good idea.
That's a good one, Wayne. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
Good.
He's got some lined up already.
I'll go and hang myself, I think.
I've got like I said, I've got some in the tank. Just to let you guys know, I've got them in the bank.
Sonny's wife, do I need to take my top off?
No, it's okay. She put t-shirts. You got a hoodie. You're good.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, she specified. For us.
So you guys, I heard take off your shirt, and I was just about to do it, but no, you guys.
Hey, wrong show.
You're right. That's on my OnlyFans.
Right, thank you very much, everyone. We got to go because we got
thank you.
We've got Jacob coming on soon as well.
Get over
United Spurs of America. Do what now?
You're playing that with Madison's record because you were asked for it earlier.
Absolutely. And here's what will play us out. Everybody, real quick, if you want to say what team you're afraid of in the league before I play this, you guys.
Nobody.
What teams are you?
Nobody.
We're not afraid of anybody in the league.
My team has got James Madison. James Madison is what we need. Whoa, thank God we got James Madison. This kid plays ball like you would never believe. Whoa.